once again, everyone. Welcome back to more Retro Game Challenge 2. It's been a while since we actually did any Retro Game Challenges in Retro Game Challenge, hasn't it? So if nobody has any objections, I was thinking that's what we'd actually address today. When we last left off, the next game we were staring down the barrel of was, in fact, Guadia Quest Saga. The third entry in this popular RPG series, now featuring assistant guardians to aid your party in their fantastic quest. It's also very specifically set up as being on the Game Computer Color, the series equivalent of the Game Boy Color. That's not gonna amount to anything, don't worry too hard about it. What we should worry about is taking a quick leaf through this manual, because that's a thing you have to do if you want to know what in God's name you're doing. Let's blow this up to a readable size for you all. That's good enough. And crack this bad boy open. Welcome to your adventure. To all who bought Guadia Quest Saga Lite. Thank you for purchasing Guadia Quest Saga Lite version, or Lite Edition, depending on which version you're looking at. I sure hope somebody got fired for that blunder. Not really. For the Game Computer Mini Color, Black and White, and Knuckles featuring Dante from the Devil May Cry, please refer to this booklet for important instructions before you start your adventure. From Coelacanth. Guadia Quest Saga Manual. Hundreds of years after the final dark battle. Is that what they're calling it now? Really, that's the title you're going for, okay? Okay, I'm not here to judge. The Guardias have upheld the peace of the land for hundreds of years, but now their dark power has been unleashed again. So okay, good talk. Guadia Quest Saga Lite Edition. Or, thank you for purchasing Guadia Quest Saga Lite version. Lite Edition, Lite version, and they're basically the same thing. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. For the Game Computer Mini Color. In shocking 2D. Please refer to this booklet for important instructions before you start your adventure. From Coelacanth. The prologue. Hundreds of years after the why would you go and do that? That's extremely rude, don't you know? And by hundreds of years ago, long before the dawn of man, the Guardias have upheld the peace of the land for hundreds of years. But now, their dark power has been unleashed again. So 3 brave youth must face the Guardia Meister. Meister Guadia, Guardia Meister. Yep, that's the joke. Don't lead into it any better, but that's what we're going for. The world map. Believe it or not, there is a world map in this RPG. You start your journey in Sentida Castle in the northwest part of the world. All challengers to the Guadia Master will venture from there. The Guadia Master and the Guadia Meister are different people? I don't think so. And are we playing an addition or a version? And how come hot dogs come in packs of 10, but hot dogs only come in packs of 8? Come on, I gotta know these things. So inefficient. Anyway, there used to be 3 worlds. Now... I gotta know, you're the one writing the manual. So yep, it's an RPG. You move, you press A to talk to people, you press B to go back and speed up text messages. You've played Dragon Quest, you know what's up. You can start or get this. You cannot. And if you never start, you'll never fail. It's a flawless plan. And yet, when in doubt, talk to people. Do not forget to talk to the salespeople who will sell you things which you need. There are towns and towers and dungeons too. Ah, shocking. Truly shocking. So this is a sequel to the extremely Dragon Quest I inspired game from the first Retro Game Challenge title. So instead of just having a single act button that changes depending on context, you do have a menu. You have to navigate every single time you want to do something. If you want to talk to somebody, you have to select talk, otherwise you might wind up trying to examine the lack of stuff on this tile currently to be taken up by a human being. But unlike last time, we can actually look at items and find out what they do instead of having to experiment with using them. So hey, there was some progress made. You can cast magic, you can check your accompanying Guadia. Interesting. And you can look. I mean, you can do that all the time anyway, but in-game you can also use the function. Battle Commands, Part 1. You can stab people, you can turn tail and run, you can attempt to negotiate with the enemy, and you can just auto. Use B to cancel auto on the next turn. I mean, the function to look at things feels very point-and-click game. Maybe a little... I don't know, it's baked in enough to the retro game classic RPG style that I don't really notice it. I have much more experience with RPGs than I do point-and-click games, so, you know. If you pick attack, that will take you to the submenu where you can choose whether you want to use your weapon, your magic, your item. Items are considered attacks, even though most of them aren't attack items. And you can defend if you're the sort of person who ever thinks to do that. And this is also new. You can use select to check what your magic and items do in battle. Again, that was not in the previous game, and it makes things much less confusing. There's a lot of interesting point-and-click games, not that many murder mysteries, though. I mean, I'm aware of a decent amount of them, I just don't play a lot, as it were. And this is completely different. Once you pick the attack option, or more options you can have. You can just bonk people with your equipped weapon, you know, no mess, no fuss, how most RPGs work. You have 2 skills separate from your magic, which are granted by your currently equipped Guadia. And you can activate, which lets you use a special power in exchange for HP. Plan very carefully on when to use this. This all sounds very confusing, but it will slot together very quickly once we actually see it in the lived experience, as it were. So here's the money. Guadias. After a successful pact with a Guadia, your party gets stronger, and you can use the skills and actions held by your Guadia. Guadias may also class change. Yep, this is in fact a monster-catching RPG. It's not quite in the vein of Pokemon, or Digimon, or really anything that has the word Mon in the title. But there are Mons. And you will Mon with them. Mon. Some Meisters reside in the various guilds in some town. If you defeat them in battle, they will ally with you. Meisters that become your ally provide additional support during battle. The way they described this in the magazines before we started playing, I figured these were sort of like additional party members in early Final Fantasy games. Or they just kind of operated on their own. But incidentally, is how Guadias worked in the previous game. Try not to die. Party members cannot be rezzed by anything but designated res magic or the castle at the start in town. Stay at the inn will not raise the dead. For some reason that's worthy of mention. And if your whole party gets wiped, you will immediately respawn at the starting castle with half your gold. Level ups do restore you? I don't think that was a thing in the previous game. So now they're going a bit easier on us. Which, I mean, not a problem with me. Guilds have two special features. One is to hold statues of courage. What does courage look like that you were able to model it in stone? There are 3 in each guild. You can store 1 Guadia each. Keep your favorite ones here, this way. So they're like PCs, but with terrible, terrible storage space. And they're probably T-posing. No, T-posing is how you assert dominance. And feeling the need to exert power over others is the mark of a true coward. Don't you know? Oh, they're doing a very embarrassing pose and doing embarrassing things to show that you have the courage to do so. Yes, behold. Only a true warrior would have the courage to take their pants off in public. And since this is a monster trading RPG from the Game Boy era, naturally it comes in 2 versions which you can trade parties with. The other useful feature of the guild is to exchange Guadias. Trade Guadias with a friend with a Game Computer Mini color and a link cable. Get exclusive Guadias from GQS Dark. We only have one friend. Fortunately, our friend is Audino, who does own Guadia Quest Saga Dark. So I guess we'll be fine. Anyway, we kinda went over this last time we read about this game. Weapons carry a pattern of 5 marks. Each mark has a different effect and item. Stats use items. Basically, it is just accuracy, but represented visually. The more good marks, the more likely you are to hit. The more X's, the likely you are to miss. The more really good marks, the more likely you are to crit. So if you see like a weapon that's half X's and half stars, that weapon will crit or miss, no in-betweens. If you see a weapon with no X's, that weapon cannot miss, and so on. That kind of makes it look like cute faces. I don't know if I'd really call circle's eye, triangle eye cute. What is that, his nose? It's very high up on your face, good man. Would you like to talk to a doctor about that? That seems bad. Like, unhealthy, even. I got a Meister in my party and it has moods like kind or stable. This is the characteristic of the Meister. Stable will have a balance of attacks and heals. Wild will mostly attack, and kind will mostly heal. Now you know, and knowing is half the battle. My inventory is full of old items, armor, weapons. Then sell stuff, you idiot. Come on. What, you need help again? I'm stuck and do not know how to go further in my quest. What do I do? The Queen, King, and Old Man, yes, the 3 genders, can help you. Also, make sure to use search on any suspicious or special places. Always turn off the power before switching games. Avoid exposing the cartridge to extreme temperature or shock. Keep the cartridge in a safe and dry place. All characters and scenarios that appear in this game are fiction. Especially the Onions. Did we have a new magazine before we went in? I actually don't remember. Yes, we did. Jesus Christ, $4.50. $4.50 for a single magazine. God, inflation is hitting us like a bus. That's horrifying. Anyway, it's the 90s now. That's pretty dope. This cover design is very boring, though. Man, you'd think after an entire decade of doing this, they'd up their production values at least a little. It's here. Exclusive news! Yes, this is the only magazine in the country where you will be able to find out that Guadia Quest Saga has been released. The long-awaited game is now in your hands. After 2.5 years and 2 delays, the 3rd installment in the Guadia Quest series is finally here. This is the finale of the trilogy. The nameless hero is finally here. Since we didn't get a chance to play Guadia Quest 2, I feel very lost right now. On how long each delay lasted, I mean, I could go leaf through the magazines to check. But, I don't want to. The PR man from Coelacanth has advice for you. Hello, I am Tani from Coelacanth. I used to be a programmer. Actually, come to think, I'm pretty sure we did. Yeah, no, we read this magazine already last time. I just forgot. He promoted himself through force of will alone. Truly a terrifying power. Anyway, we got to the game from the Gamecom to the Gamecom mini color pretty fast. You gotta respect that, don't you? I usually like to play a challenge before we start chatting just to make sure everything is in line, but seeing as how we're going to be with this game for quite a while anyway, and we've actually killed some time so it won't completely shatter my suspension of disbelief to find out that Adno's been playing on his own time, let's actually talk to our friends. Why don't we? Guadia Quest Saga comes in 2 different carts. I wonder which one sold better. Light or dark? Training's gonna be tough if one's more popular than the other. Yeah. But if I buy Pokemon Red, I won't be able to get a Vulpix. Honestly. Guadia Quest 1, 2... They're all delayed, and now this one's been delayed too. Why do they have to keep us hanging like this every time? Hey man, a delayed game is eventually not delayed. Or whatever. Maybe getting delayed is itself part of the game. Makes you think. No, it doesn't. How long has that Monkey Neko been set there? Oh, see, look at the thing. I don't like the way it's looking at me, really. If you keep using the same Guadia, get this. The Guadia powers up! What happens when the Guadia powers up? Oh, you'll see. You'll all see. Anyway. That feels like everything you would have to say. Never mind. The Gamecom Mini made a comeback. In shocking Technicolor. Never saw that coming. Can't even imagine what's gonna happen in the future. I bet they'll have some awesome handheld game systems. What kind of handhelds are there in the future? I barely ever play with stereoscopics, so I'll brag about the bit I care about. Behold, an entire second screen. Two screens. That's whack. That's too many. More isn't always better. What screen are you supposed to watch while playing a game? I have a hard enough time managing just one screen. You poor bastard. Anyway, who's on the phone? Let's hear what he has to say that can help you. Moshi moshi, arino desu. Guadia Quest Saga is pretty different from the older games. I like how your spells change depending on your Guadia. I know what's changed the most. There's space for more letters in the name entry. Yeah, in the first game you were limited to having all of your party members have 4-letter names. Now I can finally put in my name. No, I never had any problems like that. Okay, bye. But your name is 5 letters. Everyone's got their own unique set of problems. Yeah, well, this is what happens when your name is Jugama Goku no Sutaki no Pipa Shooting no Gurindai no Gurindai. Ponpokipina Pompokina no Chokyume no Chosuke. Have a little respect. Anyway. So, well, about Guadia Quest Saga. Beep 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 beep. Weird, it got all quiet. My friend lent me the game, but I accidentally saved over his file. Oh, dude, that's bad. There's no way to undo that. What should I do? What should I do? What should it do? Don't ask me. What should he do? Just don't tell anybody, he won't even notice. My friend says you just return it without saying anything. Yeah, true, it's easy to erase save files on this game. If I return it without a word, he probably won't even notice. By the way, on another note, I'll return the game you lent me soon, okay? Okay. How was it? Oh, did you have fun? Bring it next time you come over. Okay, bye. Something's bothering me. I mean, if that much fails, you could always do what I did with my friend's old copy of Pokemon Diamond and just not return the game at all and just wait for the guy to move away. And that was how I got my first Pokemon game. Anyway, speaking of games, we should probably actually play a game on this game stream at some point. So, Guadia Quest Saga. Game computer, mini color. You know, this doesn't look much like a Game Boy Color game. Like, that's supposed to be what we're looking at, right? Anyway. It's very pretty. I'm not gonna... Long ago, peace reigned due to the power of Guadias. Then darkness came to envelop the world. 3 siblings descended from ancient heroes wielded the Guadia. Heaven, earth, and the underworld forged peace. But time flows like a river, and fruit flies like a banana. And darkness reigned again to sunder the peace. 3 legendary warriors rose up to seal the power of darkness again. That's all we're getting out of Guadia Quest 2, isn't it? Those 3 brave warriors sealed it away and restored peace once more. However, darkness returned for the 3 adventurers. Again, for the first time, for the last time. The Guadia worked to restore peace. They came together under the rule of the Guadia Meister. But this peace was short-lived. Darkness again threatens the land. Now, 3 adventurers must see the Guadia Meister for peace. Like, I guess I kind of see the, finite color palette where it's just shades of blue and purple, but... Like, y'all have seen footage of Pokemon Gold and Silver. Like, an actual JBC could not possibly render things this detailed. I mean, this game looks absolutely gorgeous. It is the best looking thing I've seen in a very long time, but probably the best looking game in this collection. But I don't know, just when they're making such a big show of, trying to deliberately recreate the feeling of actually gaming in the 90s with a friend looking over your shoulder, sitting in a room with a CRT, this just kind of takes me out of the action, you know? You know what I'm talking about. Anyway, that title is very sparkly, but we can't just sit here and look at it forever. Let's play the game at some point. Enter the first... You didn't increase the number of characters we have, you liar. You dolt. I only have 4 characters again, honestly. Don't lie to me like that. Anyway. What happens if we just don't give our guy... Okay. We do have to come up with names on our own. There are no defaults. What do we want to do here? I didn't have an answer for this prepared when we started stream. Maybe I should have. During the Guadia Quest 1 playthrough in Retro Game Challenge 1, I named all 3 of my party members after the protagonists of really classic JRPGs. Our first guy was Aleph, after the protagonist of Dragon Quest 1. Our second guy was Zest, after the fighter from Final Fantasy, according to the novelization. And our white mage was Alice Landale from Phantasy Star 1. Could we continue with that? Who would we still have to go? We could do, many people we could fit into 3 or 4 letters. Who's got 4-letter names? There's Luke von Fabre from Tales of the Abyss. I mean, if we're going for a smaller game and a handheld, we could always do, Ben from the Final Fantasy Legend. And, Rosa for our white mage. Rosa from Final Fantasy 14? Not 14, 4. Just hack the first digit off of that. Yeah, I guess that's an option. We could always do that. If nobody's got any better ideas, I think we could go ahead with that. Okay, going once. Going twice. And sold. Alright. Our heroes are Luke, the fighter. Return of Motto, the Demon King. Absolutely not. That'd get way too confusing. Our heroes will be Luke, the fighter, Ben, the whoever this person is. Actually, what are you? What does your design look like? Okay, you're like recognizably a dude. The second party member from Guadia Quest, Guadia Quest 1 had this like weird... It was either a bob cut or a samurai helmet, so nobody is like entirely sure whether they're supposed to be a dude or a chick, and that got real confusing when it came to naming. These names are so generic, though. Only if you don't recognize the references, and that's neither my fault nor my problem. Besides which, what name would you have us give that's gonna fit into a 4-letter? Letter square, I ask of you. I mean, if you don't explain the reference, it's your fault. I did explain the reference. Clear the wax out of your ears. No. It's a cute and memorable name. It is neither of those things. Lola, you're gonna come in here complaining about generic names, then throw Lola at me. Really? Really? Rosa who? Rosa, the freaking white mage from Final Fantasy IV. Come on, I literally just had this conversation. Name one JRPG named character named Lola. Name one JRPG character named Bomb. Honestly. And the hacks reuse names from other franchises. It's a deliberate artistic reference. For lack of anything else to throw at me. Anyway, I would like to not spend this entire stream sitting on the character name screen, so I guess we're gonna go ahead now. You have come a long way. So you are the young ones seeking to become meisters. I am the Queen of the Heavens. Man, look at those clouds. They are so busy. 40 members, did someone die? There were always some 3 party members. No one's dead just yet. That comes later. There is much talk among the people of 3 heroes with the power to subdue the Guardias. But these qualities cannot be learned. They must be inherent from birth. First, you must be blessed to become a Guadia Meister. It is time to awaken your inner ability to command the Guardias. Already, but I just got here. Now, close your eyes. I got it. I'm blind. I'm blind. It is done. I have just bestowed upon you the Guardia of Illusion. Imagine if there was a legend about 3 heroes accomplishing things. You had a party of 4 people, one of the party members is dead weight then. Pizzetti party number 4. But then, in the twist at the final moment of the game, you find out that actually, the deadweight party member was party member number 1. And party member number 4 was the true leader the whole time. Oh, shocking. What a twist. Anyway, we now have the Guardia of Illusion. There's a place east of here called Twilight Town. Our first challenge was to go there, I remember that much. Test your resolve there. If you possess the qualities of a Meister, a Guardia shall appear before you. It is but a small task, but you should go to prepare for your journey. You got 500 ducats. Please, take this adventurer's journal. You can use this to record your travels. You got the adventurer's journal. Now, brave forth to Twilight Town and test your abilities. Okay. My god, well, gee, Keska, fuck, we move so fast. Guadia Quest 1, this walk from one end of the room to the other would have taken like 30 seconds. Anyway, the journal lets us save our game, we can do this whenever. Would you like to write down everything so far? Yes. You've finished writing your adventures in the journal. Yeah, so start with the old sword. Worn out old sword, but can still be used. Base attack plus 5, completely generic attack spread. A cloth robe. A defensive ring. Increases defense, and a hat. It's a nice hat. We have this knife. If we save twice, does that mean we erase the adventures we just wrote and waste time for rewriting everything we just wrote? It's like a lot of writing with very little reward. Seeing as how it's a journal, I would assume it's more of a case of we just add a note on the next page about what's happened since last time. Anyway, this knife is actually a sword. Can you believe it? It's also weaker than the sword, despite being a sword that is also a knife. But otherwise, your equipment is the same. We are all wearing the same outfits. Do not be misled by our sprites. And of course, our white mage wields a wand. A worn out wand. But fashionable. And it can miss. And it cannot deal damage sometimes. Maybe they use that sword to peel oranges so it turned into a knife. And they peeled a lot of oranges in their day. If you do not possess these qualities, your defender will disappear. Alright, here's the Chancellor. If you look closely, you can see he has, like, wings, I think. We're actually starting the game up in the heavens. Maybe we normalize having swords as kitchen appliances. Maybe we should. Or maybe we shouldn't, that would go terribly. Who's to say? Anyway, yeah, in Guadia Quest 1, the sort of basic world building was there were humans who lived on Earth. There were people and the underworld who were like demons and skeletons and monsters and stuff. And there were these folks from heaven who have wings. For some reason, even though we are human, we are starting up in the heavens. Maybe Guadia Quest 2 ended with some sort of big, like, divide the barriers ending, and now we're all in a big cultural melting pot. Or maybe there wasn't, I don't know. Subservient to the ancients. The existence of the Guadia protecting the three heroes. The era of the Meisters that makes use of Guadia power is upon us. When you are in battle, you can make use of your Guadia's special skills. When you use a skill, it will consume some of your MP. However, you have no special skills yet, because you suck. Loser. Your party does not have a Guadia Meister. That's great. But if someone had a medieval-themed wedding and a dashing knight was meant to cut the cake with his blessed sword. I don't think that cake would be particularly edible after you were done with it. Only the queen has the power to see over the whole world from above. Dope. Anyway, look at this guy. If any of your allies are injured or fallen, let me hear them. Meow, meow. Come back anytime if you need my services. Remember, it's important to save with your journal often. Thanks, old man. Can't open those doors because they have symbols on them. It is a magically sealed door. The door is closed and locked. The door is also closed and locked. Hey, that's Satan. Oh, did I surprise you? The heavenly soldiers of long ago were said to have worn this. But many from the overworld confuse this for enemy outfits. Or so the old man living next to me once said. Yeah, good talk. Man, look at how detailed these sprites are. Look at all this casual animation. Look at that water. But I sounded like an evil necromancer. Maybe I am, you don't know that. Like, isn't this... Like, I seriously can't get over the fact that they're trying to sell this as a GBC game. Like, don't get me wrong, the Game Boy and the Game Boy Color had some fantastic RPGs on them, but none of them looked this good. I'm so busy. Castle jobs are never easy. Alright, there's the obligatory NPC who will not shut up about her job. I hope you can make use of what's in these chests. You can see descriptions of each item from the item window, so make sure to read it before using an item. Busy standing there looking at nothing. Hey, waiting around is exhausting work. You found a treasure chest. It was a nice chest. In the chest you find a Naga wing, some jerky, and an antidote. Meat on a stick. Heals by 30 HP. Isn't technology grand? Soft bread with herbs that cures poison. Holy lore, Batman. Magic wings warp you to where you want to go. Oh. In the previous game, Naga wings just warp you back to the starting town no matter what. Interesting. Anyway, here's some stairs. I looked around but didn't find anything. What can you see with these glasses? Look. Look with your special eyes. The earth, clearly. Oh. These are the heavens. There's nothing more if you look up from here. Hey, hey, is this bothering you? Is this bothering you? I'm not touching anything, I'm just blocking your shot. Anyway, it is in fact very blue up here. You know, when I was a little kid... Oh, cute doggo. There's doggos? Anyway, when I was a little kid, I had, like... I was really freaked out by just, like, bright, solid, one-color backgrounds like this. Person looks like a dog. I don't not see it. Yeah, I had this, speaking of dogs, yeah, I had this licensed entertainment game based off of Clifford the Cowardly Dog, not Clifford the Cowardly Dog, Clifford the Big Red Dog. That's a different guy entirely. Clifford the Big Red Dog, and it would feature, like, this, you know, matching game. This was a game intended for, like, 3-year-olds, you know how it is. It's a really basic matching game, but its sort of framing was about going up in the clouds and matching clouds. So you would go... And when you match 2 clouds, they would disappear. And that would make you... And like, this board was big enough that you would have to scroll, like, from one end of the screen to the other, because they couldn't fit everything on just the size of a single, you know, CRT monitor from the early 90s. And whenever I would, like, completely clear out one section of the screen so it was completely blank, and then I just have to kind of scroll through it, that would make me so viscerally uncomfortable. I would feel like tingling in my fingers and toes. Just the vast emptiness of the cosmos really freaked me out, you know? Anyway, look at this old guy. A long time ago, when darkness threatened the world, 3 humans used the strange power of the Guadia to face a giant made of darkness that suddenly appeared. The 3 were able to defeat the darkness and seal it away. Next time play Candy Crush instead. Do not under any circumstances. Candy Crush is not a game, it is a monetization service, and you are not the player, you are the product. Then, those with the power to make use of Guadia abilities started to appear. Those with the power to make use of Guadia skills were known as Tim Guadia Meisters. Alright, thanks for the exposition dump. Maidel. This is known as the Sealed Forest. It is said something was sealed away long ago here. I left. And maybe being the product is a good thing, at least I have some sort of value now. Does that necessarily follow, though? Okay, so is this the lake you throw stuff in to get items? Is that what they mentioned earlier? Level ups, skills, meisters. A man in town said a fairy would appear if I threw my weapons in the fountain. Not to be confused with the lake. Duly noticed. Now what's the fountain? Allude to the lake, earn cash. Make money, get bitches. Thank you. This is the capital of the heavens, Castle Sentida. We'll drink that water filled with junk. It's just a sword. It's not, like, diseased. I do clean it. Occasionally. Gardens sure are beautiful. Be careful not to step on any flowers. Become ungovernable. There's nothing over here. Water with a slight taste of iron. A delicacy. Hey, iron is important. Now, how much for the inn? Welcome to the Adventurer's Inn. One night costs 5 ducats. And that sleepy I just got here. My god, they all look the same. When I look at the fountain, I recall my grandfather's stories as a soldier. What? What kind of stories? Nah, it's nothing special. If you drop old weapons, a fairy will find it. Blah blah blah. Hey, you! Let me tell you about weapons. There are many weapons in this land. Like, at least 3. Maybe 4, rumors are inconclusive. It's like the tooth paper for things that are used to commit murder. You can absolutely commit murder using human teeth. It's not easy, but it's not impossible. Some hit often, but for little damage. And some rarely hit, but hit hard. Knowing when to use what weapon at which time is most important. Also, don't forget to equip it all first. No, I lost. And I make a hard round trip to Twilight Town every day to conduct my business. Eh? But where is Twilight Town? Oh, it's across the bridge, you'll see when you head due east of here. Watch out for monsters along the way. Some of the magic you can learn works well against them. Alright. When in doubt, buy equipment before items. Welcome to the armory. Is there anything you like? Alright. We got an axe. We got a saber. We got a knife. We got armor. And pants. Let's see. 1, 2, 60 plus 40 is 50, so this is 3, 4.5, 5, 70. Okay, we don't have enough to get all of this. Do we want to focus on weapons or armor first? That's the question. I need a mystery where someone is being murdered by being beaten to death by being bitten to death by a person. Do you really? 'Cause I have a certain redeem. Anyway, usually when I'm just playing RPGs on my own time, I generally prioritize armor over weaponry. Hide mystery where someone is being bitten to death by a person. It's a matter of debate whether this really counts as a person. But as soon as you said that, this was the absolute first thing that popped into my head. Death Among the Undead by Masahiro Imamura is a massively popular in Japan prize-winning novel that is in fact set during a zombie apocalypse. Oh, apocalypse is a strong word. Like a zombie regional catastrophe. Is it really a murder mystery? Absolutely! There's like locked rooms and people leaving threatening letters. There might be some poisoning, I'm not telling. That's crazy, I need to check that out. You absolutely do, it is a fantastic novel, even just setting aside the issue of, like, you know, Is it a good zombie? It is a fantastic mystery novel just set on its own merits. You should absolutely read it, because it's already got 3 sequels in Japan, and I need them to know that there's a demand, so I can read them. Anyway, are we supposed to be playing a video game at some point? Normally, ordinarily, when I'm playing RPGs on my own time, I generally prefer to focus on armor first, then weapons. But if we're gonna be stuck with this game for a while, I would like to keep things moving for your sake, so I think I might want to grab as many weapons as possible and make the game go by quicker. Yeah, I think that sounds like a plan. Hey, you want that? Yep. Thank you so much. Anything else you like? Yes. Yes. And we are now officially poor. Alright. Items. War Axe. Can miss, but not often, and hits harder. Straight upgrade. Luke equipped the War Axe. The War Saber? A saber. Will not miss, but light damage. Of course, light damage is a relative term, but it's still stronger than Ben's old knife. No, that's the sword. Didn't read the info in here last time. Axe. Strong when it hits its target. And the silver knife. Silver knife. Light and reliable. Still has 1 point of miss, but does have the ability to crit. Alright, now. Here we have a pit of water. Up here, we also have a pit of water. Alright, neither of you are telling me which is the fountain. Game was polite enough to tell those of us who read our magazines which one we should be on the lookout for. When I look at the fountain, I recall my grandfather's stories as a soldier. Drop old weapons, a fairy will find it, blah 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 blah. Fortunately, I have no standards. I am not above safe scumming in the slightest. Alright. Away with you! Okay, this is not the fountain. Now we know. And knowing is half the battle. And that does realistically feel like the sort of complete dick move an old RPG from this period would have pulled, so I can't be too upset, especially since the game, like, you know, forewarned me to be on the lookout for it. Alright. Yo, fairy, do you want this knife? Okay, this isn't it either. Maybe there's a fountain in a completely different town. I mean, come to think of it, the guy in the stages didn't even mention a fountain, so I'm not sure what, Inoki or whatever his name was even talking about, but what I do know is that we have to leave this town at some point, otherwise nothing's gonna get done. Welcome to the world map. We're on a floating continent. That is such a waste of water. But it's very well animated. Like, I am sorry. I know I just brought this up earlier. But it is distracting how good this game looks. Puppets. What are you doing all the way out here? Alright. Are you the same as... Alright, do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Wait, this is Ben. Quickly swung the sword. Sharp hits. Hit the puppet for 16 damage. I am not actually sure if we can control that roulette. Like if, you know, good timing will let you get benefits consistently. I tested pretty extensively in the first game and found out that no, you couldn't, but this isn't the first game, now is it? Alright, Rosa swing. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1. Not sure if that was a miss or just my mistake. Oh well, it's dead now. Right, no, sorry, it faint. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. We're heroes. We don't kill people. Got 2 whole experience points. At 8 ducats. Oh, hey, it's you again. Oh, you got friends. Froggy? Oh, silly Mr. Froggy, always out on the town. I wasn't able to use magic. Alright. Froggies are the absolute most basic, like, sort of mascot enemies of the game. They're like Goombas, or Slimes, or goblins? Were goblins ever a thing? I know goblins were like the first enemy in Final Fantasy 1, I think a lot of the other 8-bit ones, but I don't really associate them with the franchise as a whole in the same way as, like, you know, I mentioned earlier, Slimes, or Palms, or Nyo. No? Nyo. Anyway, perish. Doot doot, 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 doot. Doot. Okay, that was... If that roulette is actually usable, it is not displayed properly, so... You know, whatever. Sharp hits. Hit the froggy for 21 damage. And the frog fainted. He was absolutely shocked. Slashed quickly with the knife. A mediocre hit. 8 damage. Ah yes. Like that, desert rain frog. Hey, we leveled up. And in the end, isn't that what really matters? And Ben is the first person to learn healing magiques. Cost 2 NP, heals about 30 HP to one ally. I mean, this lake isn't being fed by anything, and it is currently just emptying infinitely into just the lower world there. I think it'll empty out at some point. You'd think that, wouldn't you? Anyway, here's another frog. Bye, frog. Yeah, I love you very much. Alright, due east. Alright, Froggy. No, he's fine. He's fine. See? 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 He just fainted. He'll get back up and go off to visit all his relatives on that nice farm owned by the nice people. Ow. How did he hit me? He doesn't have any hands. And why did he hit me? I didn't do anything to him. He came up to me. I didn't want to fight in a random encounter. Who wants to do that? Ah, sign mist. Ow. Stop hitting me. Anyway, we'll just proceed to axe this frog until it loses consciousness, and move on with our lives. Here's a village. This is Twilight Town, a small, clean town, away from the castle. There's a duck. You. Hey. You. Yeah, you! Surprised? Surprised that a duck can talk? Not really, this isn't the first time. What? You're not that surprised? I wonder why. I'm the talking duck, Yak. I'm not sure why my family has been able to speak for generations. This is a good place. You could even wash yourself in the lake. You are here now. So if we save... That's the challenge. Challenge cleared. Way to go. You can use a cable to trade data in this game. Let's try it out and trade Guadias. Your cart's the light version, and mine's the dark version. Some Guadias are version exclusive, so... I can't wait to trade! Oh, they were being greedy by releasing 2 versions. Oh god, Audino's completely drank the Kool-Aid. But it's all for the fun of the game. How original! Yes. Another challenge cleared. It didn't take that long, but I've come to expect that. But this next challenge will keep you around longer. Bro, will you put that thing away? On our next challenge, raise the entire party to level 5. Save the game when you're done to complete the challenge. Make everyone in your party level 5 or higher. Fight a lot of weak enemies or a few strong enemies. Use basic skills or Guardian Pacts, anyway it's fine with me. Just level up and save. No, seriously, why does your tongue do that? That looks unhealthy, man. You should talk to a doctor. Time to hit that grindstone. Get on that grind set. Yeah, really out here on, I don't know, really out here on that Sigma male grind set, baby. Why do these heroes always get asked to do such dangerous jobs? Because they're suckers? Just can't say no? Well, I mean, if they say no, then the dialogue will just loop back around. And the game won't continue until they say yes. They should learn to turn down requests sometimes. Yep. Poor bastards. Well, nothing to it. Let's just progress the main plot until we just pass that break by Coinky Dink. Dun 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 dun. Good talk. It really is distracting how good this game looks for what it's supposed to be. Like, I don't think anyone currently present in chat was present for the Retro Game Challenge 1 playthrough, so I'm not sure if any of you really respect it, but... or, not respect, like, appreciate it. But these character sprites are so much more detailed. Like, they're visibly based off of, probably directly edited after. Like, the hero, the white mage, that maid over there. All directly based off of characters from the first game. So it's probably not that, like, much of a difference. But it really does show off just how much they've developed. Anyway, hey, your inn actually has more than one bed. That's incredible. Yeah, we're a bit banged up, I might as well. Welcome, adventurers. One night costs 5 ducats. 108, that's the number of times a human being will be tempted to commit sins in a lifetime. We should probably get rid of that. Pleasant dreams. Come again. Just so we don't get screwed if I have to reload then forget. Anyway, this talking duck is a descendant of a guy who deliberately turned himself into a duck in the previous game. I don't know why. That is a lake, not a fountain, so we should not throw our stuff in there. You are wearing a stupid hat. Are you aiming to become Guadia Meisters? Maybe you should head to the Guadia Meister Guild. Like it says on the sign by the huge portrait of the giant. It's a place for those that wish to become Meisters. There's no sign there, you liar! Anyway, here's some children. Are they disgusting? I'm gonna be the queen when I grow up. No, you aren't. That is not how it works. We do not live in a democracy. You guys Guadia Meisters? Awesome. I want to be one too when I grow up. Yeah, well, when I grow up, I want to be a blitzball, but you don't hear me talking to that about everyone. We're okay here, but something strange is prowling around outside. It's probably nothing to be concerned about. What happened to this world? I weep for the children. I mean, the protagonist of the latest Gundam is a woman. Scandalous. God, I hate old people. Hey, do you have anything in your fire? Nope. Okay, cool. This is a really small town. What do you all do for fun? Do you have fun? Is that a thing you've ever heard of? Hey. This is the Guadia Meisters Guild. It's a place for all Meisters of the world to gather. We are the guild guides. We are in red and point the way for Meisters. So your uniform is just wearing red. And they were really proud of managing to get this on the color, weren't they? So do you, nothing to show for it? Okay. Oh, so you aspire to be Guadia Meisters? Very well. Face the statue of the hero. Yes, those statues are of the party from the first game. Completely unmodified, which is really impressive for a game on a different console entirely. Heroes of yore, bless these Meisters in your glorious light. Wow. This light? I was just yanking your chain, I didn't actually expect anything to happen. The Gaia Guardia appeared before Luke. Formed a pact with the Gaia Guardia. The Wind Guardia appeared before Ben. Formed a pact with the Wind Guardia. The Fire Guardia appeared before Rosa. Formed a pact with the Fire Guardia. Why? Those are the 3 shittiest Guardias in the game. You poor bastards. It has begun. Darkness shall cover everything. You will perish here. A dark whisper appeared. They slimed me. Okay, so for those of you who weren't there, this enemy is a very downscaled version of the final boss of Guadia Quest 1, the Dark Scream. Which was basically the same thing, but like the size of the entire arena. It was really freaky. This thing's only mildly freaky. I'm gonna kill it now. Alright, we can bulk up. Store power to hit next turn. You can use illusions. A complex attack on one enemy. Let's see, 2 MP, 1 MP. I only have 13 MP. It's a complex attack, I wonder. Well, we don't have a lot of defense. Use it or lose it, as they say. Or we can power up. What do you got? Quick attack. Attack first. Confuse one enemy at the start of turn. Sure. If status effects work, they're always useful. Guden Fire. Hit enemies with Guden Flame. Guden means like Crimson Lotus, I believe. Anyway, Rose is our mage, so she has a lot of MP. Which I will use to set this guy on fire. Ben uses quick attack. But Dark Whisper wasn't confused. Alright, I remember there are different messages for didn't work versus enemies immune. I guess that's the former, which probably a better option, but you know. Rosa cast Guden's Flame. Dark Whisper takes 20 damage. The animation isn't that impressive still. Luke uses a complex attack. Alright, they're telling me we stop next turn, so I guess that's something. Gotcha. Hit Dark Whisper for 29 damage. Dark Whisper became confused. Okay, that was a waste of time. Dark Whisper is confused. Dark Whisper is running amok. Dark Whisper punched itself in the face. You ever just get so confused you punch yourself in the face for no reason? Well, if you're not gonna hit me, might as well use that power for something. Ben called upon Wind Guardia's power. The Guadia Aura. Okay, now the thing you gotta ask yourself, is that an intentional typo to recreate the level of quality control you would expect from a Game Boy Color RPG? Or is it just a typo? I don't know. I didn't work on this patch. Ben's strength up 1, defense up 3, speed up 6. Luke called upon Gaia Guardia's power. Strength up 3, defense up 6, speed up 1. Strength up 4, defense up 2, speed up 4. Dark Whisper punched itself again. 1 HP, 1 HP, 1 HP. Okay, this is fine. We can handle this. Fight with the power of Guardia. Wind Sword. Hold on. We have different weapons. The Gaia Attack, the Wind Sword, and the Flame Sword. Can set you on fire, though. Wind Slash. Sharp hits. 13 damage. 18 damage. That go down? Luke is powering up. Oh no, he's powering up. Alright. I get the feeling this guy's dying faster than we are. Alright, shoot him in the face, stab him in the face. How much damage does this gun inflict? Rosa uses Flame Slash. Okay, this is still useless. Wind Slash. Dark Whisper is still confused. Man, I almost feel bad for the poor guy. I mean, like, not enough to stop, but... Criminy. Anyway, he's dead now. Dark Whisper was defeated. Got 20 experience. And we're already to level 3. Hey, we're over the hump. Everything went up by 2, and we learned Warp. Ben reached level 3. Strength, speed, defense, max HP, max MP. Strength up 2, speed up 2, defense up 2, max HP, max MP 4. And we learned to put people to sleep. Much like my streams. And for some reason that just kind of slime had $50 on it. What? But I've been... Ah, you faced the hero statues. I saw a light like never before. You have special outfits of the Meisters. A long time ago, when they stood in front of the statues, the Guadia of Illusion appeared. There was a darkness building in my heart. I don't remember anything after that. So, is that meant to imply that you're several hundred years old? I mean, I don't know how long Celestials are supposed to live, so I guess that's not impossible. I was deprived of my feelings. Imagine not being able to experience feels. Why even go on living? I must tell the Queen as soon as possible. The Chosen One, and those that help them. The Chosen Two, and the Chosen Three. Are these the things only the gods could have foreseen? Hey, do you have any comments on what just happened to the next room over? Something happens, go to the Queen right away! Alright. Remini. Yo, hey, I've gotta know. I've gotta confirm. Anyway, dear diary, today I killed Satan. Nope. That's not it either. Where is the fountain? I must know the secrets. Anyway, we could warp, but if we walk, we'll fight more dudes, and if we fight more dudes, then we'll get more EXP, and if we get more EXP, this challenge will end sooner. Let's pop it. If we stab this puppet a whole bunch, it will die. 8 damage, oh criminy. Gotcha. Alright, you do have some control over that, you just gotta stop it. Basically on the one before you actually want to get. Swing the axe at full power. Ah, dang it. I mean, he's still dead. Let's not get too bent out of shape here. God, that water is so sparkly. Just gonna keep on throwing pointy sticks into every single body of water I find until we get one that spawns. Be gone. Nope. Game computer. Mini cutter. Anyway, hey, Your Majesty, I'm home. Cue canned applause. This is definitely not it, but I have to check. I must set my own concerns decisively to rest. That is the way my brain works. Nope, obviously not. Why would I think otherwise? Damn computer mini. Start. Alright, why are we here? We gotta talk to the queen, right? It's that lady. You know, the lady. You're right up here. Where am I going? Where am I going? Hey, we're like some sort of chosen one or something. Do you have any thoughts on that? Oh, Luke. So you've acquired the power of Guadia. Did something happen in Twilight Town? Oh, like you wouldn't believe. You spoke about what happened in Twilight Town. I see. So the time has come. The darkness is rapidly upon us. All that is light will gradually become dark. Someone has summoned this force. You have been. You call me a has-been? Is that what it is? Come on, like, I have fought one boss. Give me at least a little time here, Crimine. Granted power to face it. It will be you that vanquishes the darkness from this world. Your adventure has begun. You will find about the power held by the kings of the overworld and underworld. You should seek them out before the darkness envelops us all. There's an entrance to Celestial Tower from the overworld if you head due south of the castle. The Guardian Meister of the Heavens, Hoslow, should be there. Show this stone to him. He will show you the way from there. You got the Blue Meister Stone. Blue Stone. Shiny blue crystal. Power of the Guardian. It's not doing anything. Hello, sir. So, you have the power of Guardia. Have you tried out the skills? I recommend trying them out in battle. You fight a god to make class change and grow even stronger. How much do you want to bet our crappy starting Guardias are going to level up into something absurd if we keep them around like the entire game? And if this guy does not actually heal our HP if we talk to him, there is, in fact, a good reason to use the inn occasionally. But do you sell? Nah, we haven't needed it thus far. Save our money. Sure, better equipment will be more expensive. Instead, please repair my broken bones. Alright, due south, you say? Well, I tried. Alright, you long-nosed doll. One. Ba-bum. 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 Gotcha. Right. I'll have 9 damage. Ba-bum. 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 Ah. I mean, I guess as long as we're not getting the worst option of just straight up missing, things are still going decently enough. As long as we're here, we might as well take a look around. Since these froggies are just going to keep turning into our EXP either way. Look at those stairs. Why don't we just go down those and make our way down to the surface? I mean, it worked the other way around when we tried it. I mean, it's been working the other way around, at least. I shouldn't over-explain what hasn't happened yet. God, there's a lot of dudes here. Look at this desert puppet. Gotcha. Who builds all these puppets anyway? How these puppets are not a master to be found. That feels wrong. But hey, look over here. The frog is a wee beastie. Native to many different climes. Despite its small size, it possesses great aggression. But if you hit it with an axe, it will die. Like most living things. Anyway, have you all noticed yet that the sort of borders around the battle window change depending on what sort of tile you were on when you hit the fight? Like right now we're in a desert. And we're at level 4, which means our party members are coming unsynced. That's upsetting. But here in this meadow, we instead get these pleasant grassy plains. Stop hitting me. Man, if you really get button mashing, you can just make the whole game go absolutely wild. These trees are suspicious. I wonder if there's anything hidden therein. The survey says no. Froggy. Anyway, Rosa is finally at a high enough level to one-shot the Froge. And for some reason, Froggy didn't just have jerky, it had an entire chest that in turn contained jerky. Look at them. They look so confused. Kiwi. Do these animals really deserve to die from my experience? Yes, they do. Alright, what happens if we do auto on the, Okay, that got you a crit. That got you a miss, though. Alright, it's nothing consistent at the very least. That seems sensible, actually. There are more frogs in this world than people. Is that also true of the real world? I don't know off the top of my head, but we're gonna go south now. I'm curious. has the dialogue that is going on up in here changed any? I see. So, you are heading to the Earth. There is an entrance through Celestial Tower southwest of this town. Even though you are heading to the tower, you are welcome to return here at any time. Fight hard. Gone buddy. Right, yo. Yeah, the power invested in you by that big giant head. Alright, southwest. I doubt there's gonna be any other ways to go. What have we here? I'm trying if I didn't find anything. Is this a fountain? I need to know what a fountain looks like. Hermione. Nope. It's like a rainbow. That's over here. Does southwest mean go west first or south first? We might never find out. But anyway, it's a witch. You look higher level than what we've been dealing with thus far. But you took a decent amount of damage, ouch. You're not that scary, though. Please stop that. Don't you make a liar out of me. Crap. Ah, foolishness. Foolishness, Dante. In the end, gaining levels is the only thing that matters. There's the tower. Don't both hit Ben, don't both Ben, please, and thank you. Damn it. There. Well, both of you managing to hit me is going to prove problematic if there aren't two of you to do hitting. Ah man, am I good at this, or am I just lucky? Luke's Guadia was undergoing change at the time. Yeah, he was going on this real deep personal journey, don't you know? He's been reading a lot of self-help books. Luke's Guadia underwent a class change. Learned to use the new skill, Brace. He lowered his arm slightly and his eyes started glowing. But you can only learn 2 skills maximum. Man, these guys suck. Which skill will you abandon? Store up attack power, store power to hit next turn. Complex attack. These two seem redundant, so I guess I'll throw away the weaker one. Luke changes along with the Guadia class change. You continue the adventure with Brace and Illusion. What even is a complex attack? I don't know, but last time I used it, it inflicted confusion, which was very good. Anyway, check out this place. Up ahead is the top floor of Celestial Tower that leads to the surface. But you... What? That's... the Blue Meister Stone. If you have that, this means you faced the darkness. I'm attacking the darkness. I see. You came back to fight me, I did? Before that, I'll show you how to maximize the power of the Guadia. If you use the Activate command in battle, the aura of the Guadia will envelop you and grant you its power. There will be certain skills you can and can't use. However, using the aura will gradually reduce your HP. Therefore, you should not stay under the effect for too long. Battle between Guadia will happen in this state. Guadia battles must also be done one-on-one. Who will fight me? Well, Luke's Guadia just leveled up, so I guess that's fine. I'm protected by a guardian, and I'm prepared to use it. Don't screw with me, man. I'm crazy, I don't know what I'll do. No, look at him. He's all tidy. Oh god. Alright, as he said, we cannot turn off being in activated form in this form. So instead, we'll just try to confuse him. Ouch. Ah, you weakling. Doot, 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 doot. Dang it. There we go. Store up attack power. Oh, he's not confused anymore. Oh well. Guess I'll just have to beat you up the old-fashioned way. God, when did I get so bad at this? Can I confuse you again? That was nice. I liked it when you didn't hit me. 1, 2, 1, 2. What? Gotcha. And he's dead. And really, isn't being dead the most confusing thing of all? Meister was defeated. Got 30 XP. Alright, that's one of us to level 5. Luke's strength went up by 4. Speed by 3, defense, max AP. And we got a whole drumstick. We even took his lunch on top of everything else. Oh, the disrespect of it all. There are some things only the Queen knows. In any case, go on ahead. I'm only a pupil of Oslo. He's waiting for you up ahead. I'll teach you one thing, though. There are 2 types of monsters. Some are human-based and may respond if you talk to them to join as a Guadia. Others are not based and will not. It's a good idea to see if you can form a pact with an enemy before fighting them. There are many Meister guilds in the world. One such Meister, Geronimo, is said to be in one of them. So I can find a Meister in a Meister place. Well, thanks, buddy. Geronimo should be able to help you if you find him. Guilds are safe havens. You may even be able to trade Guadias there. Wouldn't that be something? Go forth and fulfill your destiny. Okay. Oslo was waiting for you beyond here. Go forth. Alright, I'm going. We're yanking my chain. This is Celestial Tower, the bridge between the heavens and overworld. Are you the fountain? Alright, save our game. Would you like my sword? Nope. It's in here somewhere. Anyway, look at these things. What are these supposed to be statues of exactly? They look kind of confusing. Wait, there's still random encounters here? There's a bird tamer? The hell? Oh crap. The shit? These enemies seem rather difficult. Anyway, I'm not losing money to a freaking bird. I don't care what you say. If they didn't want me to do it, they shouldn't have given me the option. I got more frogs to bully. Look at all these mountains. What are they even doing here? Yep. Kill all puppets. Luke's level is now high enough that enemies can straight up not hurt him. Put the frogs to bed, gently kiss them goodnight after stabbing them. I don't like these witches. So I'm going to make them be dead now. Puppets are just kind of looking at us. It's a very creepy sentence to just say out of context. But hey. They're dead and we're not, so I guess it's fine. Alright. Ben's Guadia was undergoing change at the time. Dun 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 dun. Okay, he's done. Ben's Wind Guadia underwent a class change. Learn to use the new skill, Combo. But you're gonna learn 2 skills maximum. What skill do you want to abandon? Attack twice. Attack first. Confuse one enemy. I don't need to quick attack. You're quick enough as is. Instead, let us venture forth. Let us sally forth, and probably all sorts of other women's names forth as well. I do not like you walking around with your HP that low. Ow. Ow. That was a load of crap. There we go. Please stop that. Now you're the one who's on fire, my good madame. And 3 for 3. It was only a matter of time. Alright. What are you supposed to be? You look kind of like a lion, but you're on fire and you've got a bird's head. You're not a chimera. Chimeras aren't associated with fire. Maybe it's just some spicy chicken wings? We learned Fatal Attack. As opposed to all those other attacks. Recover MP. Lowers own HP to 1, but heals out. Okay, when you say HP, is that mine or like the guy I'm stabbing? Because those are very different prospects. Yeah, 10 MP really isn't that much. Yeah, no sleeping on the job. We got places to be, you gotta stay on the grind, milady. I guess there's only one way to find out. Can you use it on yourself? Okay, so it is self-inflicted damage. Alright. They're made of wood, they're highly flammable. It makes sense. And my items are not reusable, so let's not burn them that quickly. Look at the swamp. If we step in that swamp, we'll take damage. So let's not do that. Alright, stab, stabby stabs. There. Just smash them all into splinters. And we have 500 ducats and I'm a bit bored. Let's pop back here. And spend some of that money on new equipment. That's not what I wanted to do. Alright. Yes. Give me a second set. And one of these for Rosa. Alright. Now we should be even harder to kill than we were last time. I'm gonna take a nap to get our MP back. Fortunately, the violence-based economy means that people like us will never have a problem finding a place to sleep, even if we are, by all appearances, homeless. And appear to not have any sort of, like, home. Where did we come from? Like, are we from the town? Are we from, like, the village that got destroyed in the previous game? I don't know. We just kinda spawned fully formed. Only got our name after we arrived in castle to be told to take our quest. Anyway, here's more witches. Ow. Arg. Arg. Aren't spellcasters supposed to be like all squishy and vulnerable and stuff? How is it you can survive being stabbed twice? Oh, there's another warp item. That's something, I guess. Aw. Oh, they're sad. They're so sad, though. Anyway, everybody go to sleep. Guadia high classes powers. I'm just kind of assuming that's what that means. And continues to using multiple slash. Oh, this is really shitty, actually. But hey, I made it work. You are getting very sleepy. Oh no, he's not sleeping anymore. Guess that means we're gonna have to focus on you. Ouch. And that's the end of you. Now, fortunately this is not one of those games where like the enemy wakes up after getting hit once. So we can't just keep on beating on this void until it stops bleeding. This bald eagle has fainted. Never was much of a patriot. We are now all at level 3. And we learned protection. Always carry protection. I could save and end the challenge here, but I would at least like to not respawn in the middle of a dungeon completely lost. Seriously, how are you so hard to kill? Yep, let's keep ourselves grounded, collect more chests. It was a nice chest. Got back at the branch from earlier. A free Guadia appears. Yeah, free Guadia, woo! Do we want to make a contract with one of these guys? I don't dislike any of the dudes we have now. On the other hand, we fought one of these guys as a boss earlier. On the third hand, he was really quite terrible. And what the hell, can't hurt to ask. You're offering me a pact? You guys must be brave to offer me a contract. If you can beat me, I'll join you. I'm going to show you my all. When we were just trying to kill each other for no reason, I was holding back. But now that we're friends, I'll go all out. Come. Show me what you're made of. Well, if you insist. I'll just let whoever's about to get... Oh dear. And he was our healer too. Can we fuse him? I was HP to 1, but heals ally. Oh. If he gets gonna hit us that hard, even remotely consistently. Yeah. Yeah, we're leaving now. But hey. At least our money is safe. Hey old man, can you raise the dead for me? I'm not gonna pay or anything. Okay, thanks. Alright, man, I really want to get that guy now. Apparently he's significantly less shitty when he's being controlled by someone who's not me. Hello. We cleared the challenge. Please ignore everything that happened after that. It's not important. Alright, you cleared it again. Hey, what's your opinion on grinding for XP? It's... If you need to, you could probably work on your difficulty curve. That's my viewpoint. Right? It wastes a ton of time. Instead of grinding, if you use that time to go places, you can advance the plot and level up at the same time. It's an unmixed blessing. Oh, what if my party gets wiped out? I pay no mind to that. I was of the opinion that all of his henchmen are expendable, I see. The absolute goofus. You can't go questing if you're afraid of dying. I mean, you are technically correct. The best kind of correct. Did you notice that you gain new actions when leveling up? And the game wasn't exactly subtle about it. Maybe you can use some of them on this next challenge. Collect 1,000 ducats. For this challenge, I want you to collect 1,000 ducats using any means necessary. When finished, Save the game with your journal to win. Save up 1,000 ducats. There are multiple ways to make cash, so it's up to you. Plus, you can take the time to consider your next purchase. Now, build that nest egg. I know we play Fire and will not reset the chapter when people die. He's too strong. I don't know, OP, please nerf. Or, you know, maybe he's just not particularly attached to anybody. I consider both of those possibilities equally likely. Or, you know, considering that the whole reason we're here is because he's not actually that good at video games and he's super salty about that, maybe he just only plays on casual mode. But if you clear this challenge, you have to keep the cash. Gotta think about how you're gonna spend that. What will you buy first, weapons or armor? What if I want to spend it on items, huh? No weapons. So you're the bold type. No, I'm just impatient. Can upgrade your weapons and cut down some baddies. Well, I've got the perfect thing here for ya. Here, take this new Game Fan magazine. What are Game Fan magazine's attack stats like, I wonder? It's probably not particularly inaccurate since it's decently lightweight. But on the other hand, paper cuts are extremely painful, so it should have a good attack stat. Annie, what have you got for me today? March 1992 edition. This month's big story, a huge strategy guide for Guadia Quest Saga. But more importantly, Super Demon Returns has been spotted. The hero has powered up and returns. The anticipated Super Demon Returns. The popular action platformer Demon Returns is getting a reboot on the new Super Gamecom console. Everything about the game looks to be powered up. The illustrations look so cool. Yeah, look at it, it's like... kinda looks like the Devil's Candy art style. Kinda, I mean it's not like perfect, but that was the first comparison point that came to mind. This Super Edition looks amazing. This is that picture I mentioned. Damon looks great this time around, it isn't just the graphics. The core gameplay has been powered up as well, with new moves, and enemies. Yep, we finally moved on to the SNES. It only took us 1 and 1.9 games. But we finally joined the period that I was actually kind of alive for. You know, come to think of it, the graphical prowess of a DS isn't actually that far above an SNES, so are these really retro games anymore, or are they just the sorts of games that you get on an SNES? On a DS, rather. I mean, like, yeah, I know the SNES couldn't do 2D, like 3D that well. But I mean, does this game look noticeably more retro than, say, Starfy? Makes you think. The famous Nagashima from Digoichi speaks. I made this game from the heart. Hello, this is Nagashima. It is a challenge releasing a game with the launch of a new system, so we're making sure the quality meets our wildest expectations. It's awesome, I won't lie. Look forward to it. I don't think the voice I'm doing right now really matches that picture, but whatever. It's out September 27th. Mark your calendars, kids. What are unique light and dark Guadia? There are different enemies in each version. There is a difference in both the light and dark versions of Guadia Quest Saga. For example, on Celestial Tower 1 second floor, the light version has the Sun Guadia, And the dark version has the Moon Guadia. They're both cats, but one of them has crippling depression. Look at him, he's so sad. He's so sad. Meanwhile, the Sun Guadia looks like it's making that exact face of the cat with the knives, like, do it. Do it, coward, I'm not ashamed of what I've done. Rare Guadia present. Get an original game fan Guadia. We teamed up with Coelacanth to bring you a special gift. The magazine mascot becomes a Guadia in the game. This Guadia has special skills no other Guadia has. Get it now. Mail in the questionnaire today. Do it now. Do it now! Kill me! Anyway, the tower. Let's try to avoid getting tilted. At the tower. There's a small town on the 11th floor of Celestial Tower, and in there you can battle the Tower Meister. When his HP gets low, he will use recovery magic, so use Silink or Confut to silence him and hit him with repeated attacks. FYI, magic. It really works. Now you know. Guide to the Invisible Floor. On the 8th floor, there are 4 sections that are invisible and difficult to navigate. So you have a guide to help you. You should still fall to get all the treasure, though. Falling down the left side leads to... The 4th invisible area has stairs to the 7th floor, but first you want to explore the 6th floor for all the treasures. Don't want to miss what's there. Alright, so I'm guessing we should make a deliberate point to step off the bits that are sort of jutting off the edge. There's probably special rooms there. Team Guadia speaks. Matsumoto, G, and Ichido. We recommend a hot oil rub down. Well, I don't like being touched. So there. Oh, that feels good. It really relaxes the muscles. And were they getting a massage while they were having the interview? That's, I'm not seeing anything, but that still makes me uncomfortable. That's whack. Skills? I recommend absorb damage. When you take damage, 1/8 of it is recovered as MP. You can keep this up to make a non-stop healer in battle. You can learn this skill with a class change. Presumably from the Aqua Guadia, since that's what they're picturing. For attacking, Rostam. For recovery, Saman. I have 2 Meisters you should seek out. From Celestia Tower, Saman. And from Twilight Town, Rostam. Saman will heal your party in a tight spot, whereas Rostam will randomly unleash vicious attacks. Which one is more useful is up to you. Enoch's Adventure, Day 3. I found a Guadia on the tower. Oh, I liked my original Guadia, so I went back and bought bronze in town, and asked the Meister there for help. I was worried about spending money, but that was silly. The tower's a gold mine. I found nunchucks on the 9th floor, the knife floor. Yes, it's a very misleading name considering what he found. And a magic wand on the 7th. Then my whole party died. I know that falling is a blow to your pride, but I wasn't afraid to try new skills or tactics. Maybe I relied on Megra too much. I should have used Silink as well. Well, everyone likes a good fight, so I'll suck up some MP from these frogs. The editors have found secret items. If you go to the northmost point on the map, you can find a set of strange glasses. If you head west from the tower and search this tree, there's a business card. Just items. Lying loose to be picked up. And they've started going easy on us. But this month's hot game, Triotos DX, goes on sale. Just being able to see your opponent makes a huge difference. Not to mention the hold feature, the battle blocks, and the Haggleband characters. powered up with the Super Gamecom by Sakai. My girlfriend is so much better than me at fighting games. Let me get better. It doesn't matter if you win or lose. Your girlfriend wants to play games with you, and you should be thankful she likes playing them. From Fujimoto. God, what a salty Susan you are, my good man. Guadia Quest Saga is an unprecedented hit. In first place, Guadia Quest Saga. Who would have imagined? In second place, High Excitement, Hot-Blooded Soccer Soul. In third place, Super Punch Drunkard. In fourth place, Cosmetic Force 3, Spiral Corridor. Is that a space shmup or a dress-up game? And in fifth place, Danish Boy. Ah yes, Danish Boy. What a great Dane. Innovative action that's so interesting we can't show it to you. Nakayama's column. Looking down. A backpack on my shoulders. It has been almost 2 years since I took over as chief editor, but the time has come to move on, and as a parting gift, I worked with Coelacanth to offer you the special Guadia Quest present. I hope you all enjoy it. Thank you for all your support. God bless you, Nakayama. Whatever that game's even about. Maybe it's a cooking game about making danishes. I don't know. Anyway, in the future they make video games. In 3D. Stereoscopic. What's that? You mean like 3D glasses? I've heard of that. Virtual something or other. All hail the virtual boy. All hail the virtual boy. Danish Boy, a dress-up game where you dress up a Danish boy. Truly revolutionary. What would a Danish boy dress up like exactly? Anyway, Audino hasn't been disappointed yet, don't break his spirit. Now, Audino does not have his copy of Guadia Quest 2 because he lent it to a friend and then they moved away. I decided to let them keep it as a parting gift. Because of those memories, it's hard for me to buy another. My bastard. I don't know why I'm acting like he's the one who's getting in trouble here. I'm the one who's, like, just kind of flying blind without half the game here. Alright, we know about hidden items now. Imagine the second game was awful and your only memory of your friend would be a game you'd never touch again. Excuse me. Yes, that would in fact be tragic. Bless you. You don't say bless you when people cough at Tome. That's not how that works. Anyway, here's another frog. I spoke too quickly and now I've been proven wrong. I am a fool. An absolute doofus. A complete no-good whatsoever here. Something was dropped.
Because I'm incredibly stupid.
Got the glasses. Redeemed a hydrate and a stretch 2 hours into the stream, just in time. Anyway, Rose apparently needs glasses. They help her die less often. Alright. Hydrate. And a stretch. Oh god. There we go. The blood flow has resumed to the remaining 80% of my body. And all I have to show for it is this stupid t-shirt. Anyway, the frog, yeah? Is a wee beastie, which now lies dead at my tootsies. Goodness me. Wow, one whole frog. I don't know if we're gonna be able to pull this one off, chat. Alright, we got a 700 ducks to go. Just grinding on starting enemies like this is nowhere near the most efficient way to go about that, but I'm not gonna pass up an opportunity if they're directly in front of me. I mean, look, they're not even threatening me at all. What have we here? Ow. 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 Well, that was a waste of time. Yep, just overhand that axe, slice that boy directly in half. But like, you know, non-lethally. Went around but didn't find anything. Basically, if you see a place that looks kinda suspicious, you should search it. The witch! I was kinda hoping that would kill you. But hey, we got most of the way there, and we got a level up for our trouble. Witches carry more pocket change than frogs, which tracks logically. But they are still not, like, strong. Ow. Ow. Okay, it works out, whatever. If they're gonna auto-cast healing magic, I'm not gonna stop them. Where's the tree? Was the tree over here? I don't remember where the tree is. That's a tree. It's certainly suspicious looking. Pappets. It's one of these. Now die. Alright, that puppet has been lifting slightly more than the other, given the fact that one of them can hurt me at all and the other can't. Nope. Just a quick slash with a knife and he just kinda goes to pieces. I didn't find anything. Is there something here? Well, that's not an item. Oh dear. Yeah. Well, now we know where to look. When the time comes. Where was that goddamn... Where was the business card? Head west from the tower and search this tree. It doesn't tell me a hill of beans. Compared to when you're out on the map, you move so slowly out in the overworld. It's actually kind of distracting. Alright, go seize. Equip to the only person who can equip them. I am getting bored of all this. Head west from the tower. That's Sprite map. That's the overworld. Like Tile said, assuming they're using the same one as last time. Maybe we gotta go down first. Anyway, I must say that is quite mean game. Kiwi. I wonder if he's gonna drop a drumstick after I finish killing him. Nope. Oh well. Can't say I didn't try. Trace it as being on the overworld just cause our feet to turn to lead or something? Criminy. Criminy Jim Jims. Alright, give him a slash. Man, what did I ever do to all these witches? I know I don't believe in them, but I meant that in I don't think you can really use magic sense, not a... Alright, let's confuse the bird. Yeah, bird wasn't confused. But they always look confused, you know? You ever looked at bald eagle, directly head on? They always look like they have no idea what they're doing. Yeah, if you look at them in profile, they're decently dignified, but... Oh, for the love of... Come on, die already. I am so angry. There. Perish. Give me your monies. Your bird money. Hand it over. What's in here? You found an antidote. Delicious bread, you must eat it. Hey, so does it, bother you that there are dudes with trained murder eagles just kind of walking around 10 feet away from your guard post? That feels like the sort of thing you should have some sort of opinion on. Alright, as long as you die before I do, we should be fine. There we go. Some ancient scrolls inside. Guadia Meister's Spirit. Part 1. The free Guadia possesses the skill Aim. In battle, all battle marks will improve in accuracy. X to triangle, triangle to circle, circle to bullseye. And this same Guadia also possesses the final heal and fatal attack HP skills. Fulfilling a contract as a Guardia can be tough and can't always be done. In rough times, you can use these skills to weaken your enemies, to even the odds. Very interesting. Anyway, I'm gonna eat some jerky. This is the 14th floor of the Celestial Tower. Still a long way to the surface. I think there's a rest area halfway down the tower. So I need to worry too much about getting through it all at once. Sarah can't be of more help. I mean, I would have settled for being of any help. And some more jerky. Hey, we got the jerky after we ate the jerky. But hey, here's a bad unicorn. You've heard of the last unicorn, now get ready for the worst unicorn. It can cast spells, for some reason. But you know what it can't do? Just ignore getting hit in the face with an axe. Gonna have to sell off some stuff once I get to the bottom. Eagle powers, protect me! Oh, come on. Oh, come on. Two, 1, 2, 1, 2. There we go. He's not dead yet, but he's most of the way there. See? Literally left him with exactly 1 MP. 1 HP, rather. Man, what? Actually, what are the odds? Alright, we want to get across, because there was a chest up there. Oh no. Look at that frog. It's so sad. It's just so pathetic. Oh, I do say, what did they do to you? Ow. We go out on a wild guess. Guess that P stood for poison. But hey, he didn't poison us, so we're fine. 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Yeah. Splitter skill coin open. There yet? I feel like the random encounter rate has massively gone up since last game. I was not used to getting interrupted this often. By this many unicorns. Alright, we're getting in the swing of things, at least. Oh, don't be sad, Tamer. I mean, I know I'm about to murder your pet, but... like, that's not my problem. 2, 1, 2, 1, Oh well. Now he can cast haste. Now he can cry even faster. What is in this chest? Let me see it. Inside you find 136 ducats. Actually made a decent ways of the way there, just... oh, we've gained 2 whole levels, but I don't want to risk it. Oh. Damn me, I can't. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. We're leaving. We're leaving. We've had to escape. Out of here! God damn it! unconscious. Ben does not know any res spells. Yeah, I think we're leaving. Alright. You there. Hey, can you res my friends again? Okay, dope. Dope. Thanks. Do I have anything worth selling? I don't want to sell off my old equipment, but this isn't my old equipment. Is it? No, it definitely is. Okay. Well, I tried. I did turn a profit at the very least. Do we seriously not have any? Yeah, no one other than, Rose has traded out of her starting hat yet. So that's not fun. Anyway, why is the inside of the tower full of monsters? Isn't this like a road you all use? Like, up your patrol budget, seriously. Stop that. Stop that this instant. Stab the witch. Venture to the bottom. Started at the top, now we're here. Not interested in getting poisoned, not even by you. You know, it's so sad how the frog evolved to have poison, but not to be immune to poison. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1. That'll learn ya. Can you please get a, like, consistent order of operations here? How come you can just spell me twice in a row sometimes? That seems less than fair. Anyway, now it's a dungeon. Run away, run away, run away, run away. Run away, run away, run away, run away. What are you doing here? Well, whatever's in here. Antidote, okay. Dope. Come on, baby, we're running out of Naga wings. This is proving significantly more frustrating than last time. I read the more to say, whatever. Go the ever-loving hell to sleep already. Is there any way we can make money that isn't... You don't sell heals. Or, well, I mean, you sell heals. You don't sell resurrection items, though, which is what I would actually like. Make life a lot less complicated. Neither do you. You sell monster repellent, but I remember that not being a thing we actually benefited from. Because we couldn't use it in dungeons. Which is literally the only place you'd want it, because by the time you got far enough to get to a town that sold it, everyone else would have gone away. So we quest our way back down to the same place we were last time again. Was it not your sin that killed the unicorn? Yes. Yes, it was. And I'd do it again without hesitation. Take that, frog. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1. That was massive overkill for a single frog, but as the case it may be, it still worked. And in the end, isn't that really all that matters? The witch had a remedy. A remedy for what? A remedy for not having enough MP, apparently. Fantastic. Hey, me again. Do you think that guard ever gets weirded out seeing the same person walk by him over and over and over and over and over? Never coming back up, but always walking past. Anyway. Froggy had antidote bread. Of course he did. He's very self-conscious. You know who else is self-conscious? This guy. That's why he's so sad. And he's so sad, he's feeling blue. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1. And then we killed the bald eagle. If this were an American game, that would have put us in jail for 400 years. Fortunately, we aren't. Imagine being an American. Couldn't be me. Can I confuse you? Can I confuse you, please? Can I confuse you or put you to sleep or something? Okay. He's confused, he's asleep. He's in pain. Now, please die. I can worry about pacting with you when I know I can, like, beat you normally. Okay. And we leveled up a hair, and we learned to move it. Move it, as it were. There's a chest up here, containing some joikey. Okay, why are the bird tamers here? That's what I'd like to know. Why is this the starting area? Or why is this starting area, rather? Inhabited by men with whips, kill people with bald eagles. What is their driving motivation? And why are only some of them sad? That's what I'd like to know. Ow. Yeah, bring the axe down on the Boyd's head. And we're almost there. Okay, I'm the Meister everyone calls Seidel. You want to spar with me? I hear I'm quite good. Now, what do you say? Sure, I'd like a friend. And Ben can handle it. Because he's the one who hasn't gotten his ass kicked in the longest time. I have the power of Guadia. So I'm no pushover, you know. Saito calls on the power of his Guadia. The Wind Guadia. Can I confuse you? Yeah. No. God. Damn you! Not my level yet, I see. That's okay, come back anytime. Well, thanks for leaving me with 1 hit point. You inconsolable jackass. So close. If we could just go around without encountering any goddamn free Guadia, we could basically just go all the way to the bottom right now. And the difficulty balancing feels way weirder here than it did in the previous game. Like, you encountered Guadias as random encounters, but unactivated Guadias would never be, like, exponentially stronger than just random encounters in the same area. They didn't really turn into mini-bosses until you actually challenged them to make a pact. Which was how the system was supposed to work. That was the advertising pitch. I don't necessarily know if it's a problem, but it doesn't feel good. Just, to me right now, who's just trying to clear challenges for stream content. Man, you rule, you cleared it again. You have all this money and nothing to spend it on. Even after lots of pacts and lots of Guadias, we have done neither of those things. I just can't remove the first Guadia I made a pact with. Then how do you get new Guadias? You pacted with 3 Guadias simultaneously. That's your entire party, man. There's too many memories. You the same way? No, I do need to play the game at some point. You sure are a modern kid. Talk about cold. Well, that was quick. You're really mowing him down. On to the last GQ Saga quest, as the children say. Well, it's the last one, so kazaa! Here it is. Ready to give it your all? The next challenge is... defeat the Meister on the 11th floor of Heaven's Tower. Then save. You enter the 14th floor, so it's 3 floors down. Guardian Meisters are super scary rival-type characters. Kinda sounds like what you and I have going on, huh? Yes, Game Master Audino is my intense personal shonen rival confirmed. When I flee from enemies, I always tap the button. How's that? Feels like I can escape better that way. Maybe if you mash the button hard enough, the Guardias will be more likely to join you. I've been doing it since I first got Guadia Quest 1. Guadia Quest 1. Now, Guadia Quest Han, he's the guy who makes all the games, don't you know? I don't know why I do it, but I do it anyway. It's pointless, too. What's up with that? It's a total mystery. And what else is total mystery? How we're gonna get down to the 11th floor at our current level in a reasonable time frame. Can't really run away from the Guadias either in my experience, at least not easily. Which of these is the way down? This is that chest, right? Yeah. This place is laid out very poorly. And desperately in need of renovations. God. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1. There's a lot more human, or like human type, humanoid. There's a lot more enemies I would recognize as just like... I'm not strong enough. Gotta just put him the hell to sleep. Yes, please keep hitting yourself. He's very weak, but he dies really easily when I start stabbing him. And that way he is like most living things. Alright, fine, Gabe, you want to tell me something? Go to sleep, 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 go to sleep. There. Nope, didn't take, it doesn't count. I can do this all day, asshole. That'll learn ya. You defeated me. I'm impressed. As promised, I will lend you my power. They're not showing his sprite right now because they're trying to, like, censor out how bloody he is from having been hacked with that axe like 15 times. Free Guadia became Luke's Guadia. I don't get to pick? Oh god, it's because I am started with Luke. Damn it, I wanted to replace Ben's Guadia. That's the really shitty one. Who shall inherit the Guadia? But never mind. Sorry, Wind Guadia, you've been replaced. Free Guadia joined the party's Guadia. Looks like my job here is finished. Farewell. Wind Guadia High Class has left the party. Alas, poor Guadia. You had a really cool design, I just wish you were stronger. Less gimmicky. Anyway, hey, you big jerk, I'm back. Oh, I'm getting tired of dealing with you. Right, mark enemy for easier attacks. Hit one enemy with electricity. And power up. I would like you to be dead now. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1. Poison frog. Oh, now that works. I see how it is. And we did find a Naga Pint. That is, unless they've changed it since last game, a resurrection item. Took them long enough. Yeah, I let your MP get down, didn't I? Guadias are scary, what do you want from me? Alright, why couldn't I run from these guys? Like, it made some amount of sense when I was... you know, working with bosses, even if I thought it was really unfair, but did they just totally tank the escape rates? That's quite unkind of you. Alright, Ben, now's your chance to redeem yourself. I have the utmost faith in you. Heaven's Judgment, aim, shock. Ouch. It's 2 HP. There we go. You thought you were hot shit. You are nothing. Nothing, you hear me? You're pathetic. I lost. Well, you guys are certainly strong. Hey, I have an idea. I can join you and help out. Yeah, sure. Well, that's great. My name is Saito. Nice to meet ya. Saito joined the party. Alright, wild personality, that means he's gonna attack more than he's gonna not. Let's see what he has to show for himself. Alright, Guadia Meisters function the same way as just Guadias did in the previous game before they expanded the project. You can see up in the top right corner, Saito level 5 is wild and smiling fearlessly. As we progress, goddamn you. We progress through this fight. He will progress to getting defensive. That happened because we took damage earlier. Nope. Use the poison cure on the poisoned person. Thank you. And now he did the stab. He did the stabby stab. If we get in another fight, we will be able to see why the Dawn's early light, what's in this chest. And look at all those ducats. As soon as I say that, the game stops throwing random encounters over here. We are. And he's reset. Great. Thanks. I love that. That makes me so happy. Got some jerky. Not being some jerks, which is what these monsters are. Okay, do you just reset after every fight? Is that what's happening? If the fight goes on long enough, he will progress to levels of concern beyond. You know, looking a bit defensive. In Guadia Quest 1, your status carried over from fight to fight. Oh my god, I'm assuming that, like, if they're carrying the same system, eventually when we get up to level whatever, level 4 in the previous game, Saito or Saizo, or whatever his name was, will actually use his Guadia's ability. That was how it worked in the previous games, I've said. Anyway, we randomly encountered some NPCs in a dungeon. That's surprisingly rare, actually. Grandpa? This is a dead end. Let's go another way. Ah, I feel like I could fly over there. Too bad I can't. Oh, you don't have wings. Interesting. Okay, now Saito is still feeling defensive. What I meant to take away from this? I guess it is only a matter of time until he decides to join the rest of us. Getting a bit low on HP for our only healer. That's not good at all. But hey, we've come this far. Let's keep on trucking. Okay, now he's down to smiling fearlessly again. Do they only have 2 levels now? Is that what it is? Alright. Wee beasties! Away with ya! Two of us, two antidotes. It's the most natural thing in the world. I'm getting a lot of money at the very least. Money, money, money! Money! I'm already completely lost. I'm not ashamed to admit that. But we did find a defense tonic. Tonic to raise defense in battle, exactly what it sounds like. There's nothing here. Why are there so many unicorns? Ouch. One, two, one. Okay, I can pull that consistently at least. I actually almost don't want to change weapons now. The stairs that old guy was looking at was up, which does, according to RPG rules, means we need to avoid going up as long as possible in order to get all the treasure. Ow. Don't even have to try anymore. Two MP. Yes, physician cure thyself. Man, there is a lot of water effects in this game. Sky Guadia. What does Sky Guadia do again? I know they can heal, but given that we can actually control them, might be a bit more useful. I'll take a swing at it. I have not saved in a long time, this might be a mistake. But I will tase you. And I'll put you to sleep. And hey, we're not dead. Alright, you are immune to being put to sleep. This might be bad, actually. Just gotta hit you as hard as I can. Raises speed, deals damage. And down he goes. Which is a desperation attack for 32 damage. How many gems? This one acts at full power. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1. Dang it! I mean, we still won. In the end, isn't that really what matters? We will give some to you, because you have a lot of MP, and I would like you to be able to heal more consistently. Do I want to use a Naga Pint already? I'll be down here forever at this rate. What is with all this money? Why couldn't I run away from that? Come on. Come now, game. Really, do be reasonable. Run away from anything that can poison you at this point. Seems like a good plan. Oh, figs. Figs are interesting. Fig that slightly raises max HP. Saito, that's your name, Saito. 62, 52, 43. I'll give it to Rosa, because she needs it the most. And we'll keep on running around like greased lightning. Keep running away from frogs. It's not quite a medieval knight running away from snails, but it's almost as embarrassing. Okay, if ever there was an area that should have been just a place you can walk through without enemies, it's here. I'm a bird catcher. I feel at one with the birds. I feel a great responsibility to properly raise and train my feathered friends. My father believed, like I do, that properly raised birds will survive on their own, and prosper even when their master goes away. Okay, cool. That sure is nice. Are we on the outside of the tower now? Is that what's happening? Which of these rooms is the one we should be going to? Why are there so many bird tamers? All I want is to get to the rest point as soon as possible. Running out of stuff to use to those ends. That was just unnecessary game. And some jerky, okay. You know what? I feel like dealing with you. Rosa slashes quickly with the knife. Bird tamer casts harden. His bird is now extremely hard. And that is not a euphemism for something. 1, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Hey, we did it. Gratuitous maze levels. Why are you a thing? And worst comes to worst, we have a way to escape again. You're now on the other side, which means we can look at whatever's in here. White orb. Orbs will make Guadias weaker if you use them after asking for a pact. That's very useful for little doodly dudes. At a very high level, like, say, hypothetically speaking, to give one example, that game Guadia we fought earlier. Alright, in or out? My god, and in? I didn't even mean that. 20 ducats. This is robbery. This is extortion. Alright, let's at least lock in our current savings. There's an arena on the 5th floor, but don't bother going there. Okay, so we gotta go there. Got it. Take a deep breath and just let it go. And move on. This is Tower's Garden. It's popular with tourists. Take a break here. You got a lot of tourists down here, is that it? I figured he would turn up here eventually. Like, I don't know, tourists seem the sort of person who would be particularly vulnerable to getting annoyed by constant random encounters with monsters trying to kill you. They're not exactly an understanding sort. Anyway, hi Miss Demon. Would you like to tell me what you're talking about? I'm very shy and I like hiding in narrow passages. I find it relaxing. Do you feel the same? Okay. I can relate to you guys. Sometimes you just need confined peace and quiet. Hey, I'll teach you something interesting. In the tower and dungeons, you may see some strange cracks along some of the walls. Feels like there should be a passage there. I can feel these things. Yep, hidden passages. Anyway, imagine toilets that big. I'm the provisioner. My stock is small, but special. Okay. Since we saved up all this money, we can now buy all of your stuff. 2 leather hats. 2 wooden shields. And let's not forget to actually equip all of our stuff. Finally take off those silly linen hats. Our shields, we are going to live forever. And we hold the power of Iron Sword. The sequel to Wizardry. Iron Sword. An Iron Sword, you don't say. It's strong and heavy. Two hats. 4 axe. Solid sword will die for it. Alright, that does mean we can sell this. My axe is not mad. This axe has seen me through some incredible battles. And some lame battles too. But you know what? That's okay sometimes. And what do you sell? Jerkies, antidotes, power tonics, tonics and wings. Please don't make me buy antidotes one at a time. That's unbearable. I've been expecting you with the ones that bested my disciple. Before that, please show me the stone you received from the princess. Hand it over the Blue Meister stone. This is indeed the true stone. Very well. I can see you are hungry for a battle, and cruising for a prison. Who among you has the courage to face me? If at all possible, I would like to level up Free Guadia as soon as possible. Because he's new. Man, you ever get that feeling of deja vu, the feeling that you're re-experiencing something you've experienced before? It's probably nothing. Help. Why aren't you dead yet? The hell? It's about 100 years in the making for this fight. Come back anytime. No. I find we won't do it that way. Jackass. 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1. Dang it! I'll just break you the old-fashioned way. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Oh no, he's alright. I see how it is. Oh, I'm so mad. I'm so mad, Chad. Why aren't you actually getting confused when I use Confusion Attack on you? Oh, I hate this. I hate this. Look, I know I thought Guadia Quest 1 was kinda boring in the grand scheme of the RPG setup, but at least it had a good difficulty curve. Come on. I didn't have to stop and deliberately level grind a single time in that entire game. This is a failing. Any amount of mandatory grinding is a failure on the game designer's part. That is my viewpoint on RPGs. Perish. You're never going to find your body, my good man. I know Rose is at level 8. That doesn't mean anything to me. Rose is a squishy wizard. We're not going to be putting her into a fucking one-on-one fight. Of course, grinding is doubly bad for something that's happening on stream, because I have nothing interesting to say about it. So that these frogs are wee beasties. When are you gonna finish dying and start being dead, huh? Why do you have so much money? You're a frog. What are you gonna spend it on? Alright, there we go. Get our level to 8. Find a wind bit. I think that's just an item that does damage. It's about 15 damage to all enemies. Yep. I was right. Imagine. The birds are singing. Isn't it beautiful? He's so concerned with going fast, he doesn't even care that the place he's going is his grave. Damn. How can I get that treasure chest over there? I mean, like this? Oh, your timing is terrible as ever, I say. Hey, when did you learn to do magic? Stop hitting my mans. The only people allowed to hit my mans are me when I don't approve of what they're doing. Ron's shield. I will equip this to Luke. And I have nothing to show for it because the only other person who could equip shields already had a copy of what he had. Great. Great. Plans and strategy. Alright, thinly sliced trainer on wheat bun. Come get your order. Right here, buddies. La 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 la. So many bird trainers, just so many. Oh, and hey, you did level up. It's like I thought. He's blue. Dabba-dee-dabba-die. Heals 90% at the end of the turn. Yeah, I don't need this at all. That's what I wanted to see. Here we go. And in the chest we found a Naga pint. Can we warp? Tower Garden, yeah, okay. Makes life so much easier. I'll just take another swing by the inn. Honestly, charge so much for so little. How do you live with yourself? Let me sell off some of my extraneous bits. Like this wooden shield. Nope. Take a note in the journal, because I don't want to have to go back and do all that again. Alright, now let's try this again. Zap. And that's 28. How much damage do you take if I just hit you normally? About that much. 13. Okay, yeah, it's very obviously. I'm getting very tired of this. I'm gonna start hitting you now. I don't know when I'll stop. I please successfully confuse you. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. There we go. Now we are powering up. That's right, just slug him 1. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. There. God, what an absolute jackass. Well, maybe you really are the ones to fight the darkness. I can't compete with you. You may proceed. But remember, I am Hoslow's best disciple, and nobody can ever be as devoted as I. Hoslow's waiting for you on the 5th floor in the arena. You're gonna have to put up a good fight to get to him. In any case, I should go meet with Oslo. We'll meet again, I'm sure. Yeah, whatever you say. Dick. Anyway, I guess I'll spend some more money on sleeping to make my... This is a thing I do vaguely remember from what I've looked up about this game so far, is that you spend a lot more time fighting powerful allies than you do actually fighting enemies. Like, I remember a review of this game noticing that a flat majority of boss battles in this game are against people who are nominally on your side, which feels really weird. You've cleared every challenge in Guadia Quest Saga. Looks like this Guadia comes with an epic story, too. Is that what's happening right now? I'm so psyched to see what comes next. I'll have to slowly work at my own game. I hear there's some hidden Guadias in the field. Yes. Well, this is where we go. The game did just save. That is the end of the challenges. So I suppose that's really the best ending we're gonna be getting for a good long while. I wonder... where do we go from here? Okay, that's really obnoxious. Oh boy. Hello, Archer. You're just in time. I was literally in the process of explaining who we're raiding when we got disconnected. That's, deeply unfortunate. Anyway, the actual person we're going to be raiding is Kobo VT, who is playing Sweet Home, an old NES title that is frequently referred to as the first ever survival horror game. It's an important little bit of history, and I hope you all are excited to see it. Tomorrow, what are we doing tomorrow? I think tomorrow we're doing... yeah, it's more Arch and Alka, so we're going to be going back to the RPG grind. Oh boy. At least that game generally goes a bit quicker. So until then, please be polite to our raid partner and everyone we meet today, and I will see all of you in the future. Goodbye, Eburinyan.